Midfield is the heartbeat of the team.
Es una columna vertebral del fútbol.
If the spine of your team is strong, you always have a chance to win.
Los mediocampistas centrales son diferentes a como éramos hace 20 años, porque los grandes equipos defienden dentro de un sistema y no con especialistas.
Primero que todo es la autoridad, la confianza.
Tiene que tener corazón para estar en todos lados.
Checking your shoulders, being able to cover passing lanes, knowing where that player is at all times.
Ha evolucionado mucho a ser alguien más creador.
It's a slip through for Jordan Morris, and he's onside. Jordan Morris!
It's critical to have good, smart players in that part of the field.
Hacer ese primer pase, darle continuidad al juego.
Work as a unit.
Buena apertura. Gómez. Sí.
Those are the players that are your generals. Midfielder's role is essentially raising the floor of the team, make everyone around you better.
Uy, la robó el equipo de Seattle. Esta es el disparo. ¡Qué golazo!
Whoever wins the midfield is typically the team that's going to win the game.
Creo que hay muchos talentosos en la metronome.
Now the big switch. Far side here for Diego Luna.
Buen cambio de juego, Diego Luna.
Diego Luna pone magia dentro del partido.
Perfecta la recepción de pecho.
First touch to bring it down. Luna.
Venga, Diego. Pégale, Diego. Tiene un cañón.
Luna
Diego.
in onto his right foot. Luna!
I played against him recently, and he was the best player on the field.
Luna. Oh! Yeah!
I think his killer instinct is at a very high level.
Se acomoda. Diego saca el disparo. ¡Qué golazo!
You can say, all right, Diego Luna's right-footed. I'm going to show him to his left side, because I don't think he'll be as effective.
A ver esta. Luna. Balcón del área.
He bangs it with his left foot, and it goes in the top corner.
Luna. Balcón del área. Luna de zurda.
That makes a player so dangerous.
Golazo from Diego.
He was almost unstoppable. In the snow game, I didn't even see who they were playing against because I was just mesmerized by his skill and his decision-making. He gets the ball in a dangerous position. He's right in front of the goal. There's a defender that's kind of closing him down. He didn't hesitate. He didn't panic. In a split second, he realizes that because there is snow on the field, dribbling is probably not going to be able to be done. So he has a little tiny cheeky piece of skill where he flicks the ball up to himself, create a little bit of an angle where the defender has to cover the goal and his teammate finishes it off.
First touch back, it goes in. And the unselfishness of the movement to set the table.
Lo más difícil de ser un mediocampista es que estás literal en el medio de todo.
El ímpetu de Edwin Cerillo. Edwin Cerillo, of all people.
Esta liga especialmente es una liga muy física, muy buenos atletas están en esta liga, jugadores que a lo mejor no defienden tanto, pero atacan al 100 y uno tiene que estar listo ahí.
Uy, lo bajaron con infracción.
Entonces lo físico es algo muy importante para mí.
Against the ball and with the ball, he brings calmness to his team.
Le dio Cerillo.
Ya no cometo faltas porque he madurado, he perdido poquita esa agresividad.
Cuidado con Cerillo. Y termina cometiendo falta y se va a llevar la amarilla. De esas que son de libro, ¿no?
Un mediocampista tiene que ser inteligente y me pongo en posiciones de precaución para cerrar jugadas y tomar mejores decisiones. Mi estrategia para pararlos es tenerlos cerca, siempre saber dónde están y marcarlos al full porque para eso estamos, para competir. Yo siempre he querido jugar con o contra los jugadores que admiraba y mis sueños se me han hecho realidad. Por suerte me tocó jugar contra Messi, pero no importa quién se me ponga enfrente, yo voy a ganar el medio campo.
Imprudente, Cerillo le pateó la mano a Messi.
Tranquilo, Luis, con Cerillo.
And the foul committed by Cerillo, and he's happy to take that yellow card.
Al centro, Cerillo. Cerillo.
Toca la pelota con la parte externa del pie.
Un jugador que siempre me ha gustado es Sergio Busquets por la forma en que juega el fútbol. Lo hace ver fácil, a veces muy simple y con esa frialdad.
Sergio Busquets, excelente el pase de número 10.
Sergio Busquets.
Most players, when they get pressured, they actually start to panic. They don't trust their technique. And they want to get the ball off their foot as quickly as possible. Sergio Busquets actually invites pressure.
La tiene Sergio Busquets ya recuperado de su molestia muscular.
The closer you get to him and the more you press him, the more comfortable he is. If the game is going a million miles an hour, he's the metronome. He's the brain. He's the guy who calms the game down, and he allows his attacking players to find space so he'll be able to find them.
Busquets ahora. Filtra la pelota, Messi está.
He sees the game 1 and 2 steps ahead of every other player on the field. You got to hedge your bet a little bit when you play against players like that. He certainly can find passes if you let him. It's a little bit of a cat and mouse game when you play against a player like that.
Busquets.
Oh, all the way through to Messi. They've done it again.
MLS teams are getting better. They're getting more clever about how to play against players like that. So he still has world-class ability, and I'm excited to watch him in 2025.
Qué fácil hacen ver el juego, tanto Busquets o Messi.
We take it for granted the genius of these players. Obed Vargas. Ahí traslada el número 18.
The ability to cover ground as a midfielder is almost a prerequisite for success.
Tafari wins the first ball. Seattle, back out.
He covers ground, but what we love about Obed is that he's a smart soccer player.
Pase filtrado. Cuidado que se puede venir Morris. Solo ahí está el disparo.
I mean, listen to this crowd come to life.
My name's Obed Vargas.
Obed Vargas has already played over 100 games professionally as a 19-year-old, which is almost unheard of. And I think it speaks to the trust that a coach like Brian Schmetzer has in his abilities and in his talents.
Yeah, I was scared that no one was gonna see me playing in Alaska. I was never gonna get the opportunity as other kids.
He came on my radar just when Wade Weber, who was coaching our academy, we knew he was going to be something special.
Vargas gives it a go, far post, fires and scores! Bienvenido al gol, Obed! ¡Qué manera de notar tu primer gol en la Major League Soccer!
He made his debut at 15, and he's just continued to get better and better and better. He's a centerpiece type player that the Sounders can build around for a number of years to come, or if he is as successful as I think he will be, he's a guy who is going to bring a significant financial windfall to the Seattle Sounders in terms of a transfer fee.
Jordan Morris por el primero. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for Brian Schmetzer's side.
Nowadays, when people are obsessed with stats and with data, flashy highlight reel goals, midfielders are often forgotten.
Creo que en el pasado a veces los jugadores se buscaban más en zonas de ataque, no tanto defensores, y ahora los equipos entienden la importancia de traer un central que tengan esa mentalidad de ir para adelante.
That mentality of, I'm a metronome. Teams that have midfielders that have that mentality are usually the teams that are going to be at the top of the standings at the end of the year.